Okay friends, now in this video we are going to talk about the allopathic medicines you need to take for acute watery diarrhea. So diarrhea is it's a very common problem in India. So if your diagnosis is diarrhea, if your problem is diarrhea, that is an indication of some serious issue with your body. But it can be of different type. It can be acute or it can be chronic. Okay, so acute diarrhea is generally the one that I'm going to prescribe the treatment for in this video. In the later on video, we are going to talk about chronic diarrhea, which is mostly associated with other diseases like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, so we'll be talking about the acute watery diarrhea. So diarrhea means watery diarrhea. What kind of diarrhea? When we call it diarrhea, normally if your bowel movement pattern is twice a day, thrice a day, you go there, and instead of that, now it's 10 times, 8 times, 7 times, 12 times, 20 times a day, and the stool is completely water. Okay, it's watery. There is no solid parts in the stool, and the smell is bad also. That means some kind of infection. So diarrhea is related to infection. Okay, of course it's related to infection. And as the diarrhea is related to infection, we need to treat the infection. So we need to take antibiotics. But at the same time, we need to manage the diarrheal tendency, because diarrhea also means dehydration. Okay, dehydration of your body, and due to dehydration, your body may face severe consequences. So to prevent that, what we need to do here is, if you have acute diarrhea, watery diarrhea, we obviously check for stools. So stool test is obviously preferred along with blood test. Okay, so these tests are needed. CBC, complete blood count, and CRP test, we are going to check that. Okay, we are going to check this test if you have acute diarrhea or chronic diarrhea. It's always prescribed to check for the stool. But now for time being, if you have the diarrhea right now going on, the first thing is to reduce the frequency of going into the stool, which is normally associated with which is associated with a lot of pain in the abdomen, lower abdomen, particularly lower right abdomen, and then cramping. So we need to take medicines for that. So the first medicine that I'm going to tell you is to reduce the frequency of the stool, that is tablet lopamide. Okay, tablet lopamide, you take that 2 mg tablet lopamide 2. Take 2 of this tablet immediately when the diarrhea is onset. When you go 3-4 times and it's totally liquid, you take 2 tablet, and then take 1 after each bowel movement. Okay, after each time you pass the stool, take that. Okay, so this is how you should reduce the frequency. Now if it's normal, like 2 to 3 times you go only, and the frequency is 1 hour, 2 hours gap, like you go once, then after 2 hours you go another time, after 3 hours you go another time, then you should not take that much of lopamide, because lopamide is going to slow down your gastric motility. That means slowing down peristalsis, that may be associated with constipation later on. So in that case, taking 2 lopamide at the time of onset of the diarrhea will suffice the problem. So this is to stop the diarrhea then and there. Second thing is that as the water is moving out, so you need to take ORS, oral rehydration solution. You take a packet of ORS and put it into the water, 1 liter or 2 liter. If you don't have access to ORS, then take normal salt that you have in your room, and just put it into water, 2 liter of water, 2 liter, and you put adequate salt. It should not be that much of salty, but moderate, and then take this little bit at a time, so that the water can be restored or balanced. It's also SOS basis. Okay, and the third thing is the third medicine that I'm going to put here to treat the infection, because obviously diarrhea means is associated with infection. So what you should take now at this point of time is an antibiotic, and normally we prescribe Norflox. Okay, take Norflox 400. Norflox 400 take twice after food. Okay, after food for 5 days. Okay, and also take tablet Tiniba. If the infection is caused by protozoa, then Tiniba will help. Tablet Tiniba 500 You take that again for 5 days after food. You take that. Okay. So tablet Tiniba 500 and Norflux 400 both will suffice the problem. Tiniba, if it's caused by any protozoa, in that case the stool will have mucus in it. So you need to look into your stool. That's why stool test is going to help. If you cannot analyze it on your own, stool test is going to tell whether your stool contains mucus or not. If it contains mucus, then probably it's a protozoal infection. So we need to give tablet Tiniba, and we'll also give other tablets like tablet Orni or Tiniba or tablet Orni 500. We are going to again take that tablet Orni 5 days after food, twice after food. Okay, we are going to do that. So 4 or 5. Now apart from that, we also need to give you something that can prevent the spasms. You know, it's a lot of cramping, so antispasmodic must be provided in this case. Okay, so I'll give tablet Anafortan. So tablet Anafortan 1, you take that 3 times a day. Anafortan 1 antispasmodic before food 3 times a day for 3 days. That will suffice. Okay, 2 to 3 days it will suffice. Okay, and if you have any like metallic taste in your mouth or something, you can take antacid like Gelusil or Diagene. Okay, you can take that after food. Okay, so these are the medicines that you can take if you have acute watery diarrhea. Now we need to analyze stool to check whether it's caused by bacterial infection or by protozoal. If it's by protozoal infection, we'll take Tiniba or Orni. If it's by bacterial infection, we'll take Norflux. You can take Norflux or you can take tablet O2 as well. Same dosage, same thing. Okay, so you can do that. But if it is out of control, you know, in some situations the diarrhea is so severe is that it's not stopping. It's always continuous movement of watery stool. In that case, you need to take injection. Okay, you need to take injection. Injection for what? Injection for Anafortan. This Anafortan injection. You also need to take injection for Emisset. Okay, injection Anafortan and injection Emisset. Take both IV or IM to reduce the infection. Okay, and the infection will be reduced then and there. It will be managed very fast in that occasion. Okay. So that's all about it. So I believe it will help you. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share this with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe to our channel to get more prescription videos like that.